All right, y'all. We are live on this beautiful Sunday night. Blessings to everybody in Jesus' name, in the name of Yeshua the Messiah. I pray everybody is super blessed in many ways. Shout out to Chang. Shout out to Spartan Wrestler 119119. Good to have you here, bro. Shout out to everyone in the chat. As usual, guys, if we can get 1,250 likes during the stream, we will be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin. Not really sure what that's worth at the moment, guys. But, yeah, we're going to do some late night scalping and chilling and trading and flopping and groping. And, yeah, everyone tell your mama to come like the stream. Maybe we can get 1,250 likes up in here and we will be live momentarily. So stay tuned.
Hello, I would like to get a Big Mac meal.
All right, y'all. Well, we are live on this beautiful Sunday night, and I hope everyone's doing super well, guys. And I'm pretty stoked just to be here and chill. I had a crazy day, guys. An absolutely crazy day, and it feels good just to be chilling out on the charts, doing a little stream. So I'm currently in a short scalp right now. The reason I'm in the scalp is because we came to an area of support. We came to an area of resistance, which this morning I was looking at this green box that we had up here, basically coming above 32.6 toward 30.4, and basically looking to take out that previous high with bearish divergence on the 12-minute time frame. And that's pretty much exactly what we got, y'all. So, right now we can see that we technically have bearish divergences on the 1 hour time frame like this, and we come down to the 24-minute time frame and we also have the bearish divergence, and come to the 12-minute time frame and we also have the bearish divergence with the money flow getting lower. And we can come down to the 6-minute time frame even and see that we have the bearish divergences forming as well from this previous high to this high, where we put in the divergence. And I don't have the best entry in the world, guys, honestly, and I don't have the biggest position size in the world either, but I've honestly taken out a big portion of the position already because I entered the trade, believe it or not, on this second high that we put in right here, because this is where I saw the bearish divergences on those lower time frames. And we came down, and then we came back up, and then we came back down, and so I scooped a lot of profit out. You can't tell anymore because it's a new day, but I've taken about half, a little more than half the position out already. So I'm kind of going to see what happens here. We do see the bearish signs on market Cipher B. If we take a look at the order flow chart as well, we can see that as we have been pretty much putting in lower highs this whole time, CVD is getting higher, which shows that there are some people filling up some short limit orders here. The only thing that makes me a little bit nervous here, speaking of these uneven butt cheeks on market Cipher B over here, what's making me a little bit nervous is the fact that, number one, it's a weekend, it's low volume, and number two, well, when I go to the 6-minute and the 1 minute, I actually am seeing some pretty bullish looking signs here, right? Bullish divergences on some of these lower time frames. If we come back to the order flow chart, we can see that we do have a lot of shorts that opened up below VWAP here. A lot of them that opened up below VWAP. We have a lot of longs as well that opened up, but if we come above VWAP, it wouldn't surprise me if we get another pump to the upside, because we do have some resistance above us, y'all. We do have some serious resistances above us. I would like to just point out the fact also that the levels are being respected to the dang dollar, right? To the dang dollar. I mean, we had this box on the chart since Friday, and we came up and bounced, rejected perfectly off the first level here. Then we came down this morning to the box. In fact, this morning in the Discord, I had mentioned that although I was really hoping to short this to long the golden pocket, I would also interested in the 382, where we could fill some single prints. And of course, when we came down to that 382, we got a really nice bounce from it, and it was a nice bounce. In fact, from that level, we did come up about, let's see, I need to find the measurement tool. We got about a 2.75% move to the upside. So, considering the fact that we're dealing with a very small range right here, it is very nice to see that the levels are very, very respected here. And if we zoom out a little bit, well, we can get a better perspective pretty much of what is happening here, where the corn, right, the old Bitcoin, is pretty much just trading sideways, guys, just trading sideways. And the level of support that has been holding very, very, very nicely is this $28,600 level. And the reason why that level is so significant is because if we go to the here, let me clean up this chart a little bit. By the way, shout out to everyone who just gave me a thumbs down. May you be blessed in Jesus' name, and I pray that your cousins are blessed as well as your parents, and I hope that all your friends are blessed, and I hope you find the content that you're looking for, because clearly this is not it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have given me a thumbs down. The reason why that 28.6 level is so important is because it's the macro golden pocket from the dump of March 2020. There was something happening in March 2020. I don't really remember what it was, but something happened there. And as we can see, that 618 has literally been acting as support for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. 5 touches. Now, in my mind, this is bullish because it's showing us that on a very high term time frame, we're actually holding very important support. If we even look down at the low that we put in here at about 25K, 25.2, we simply just wicked down through that 0.65 fib level, and this is a bounce off of a golden pocket. That's what this is. If we were seeing this on any other time frame, like the 12-minute, where we see price action just coming down and wicking through and then coming back, we would say, wow, that's an awesome trade entry. So I do think that this is a good place to look for longs. In fact, any long that I can get into now, I am going to be viewing it as a potential long that I can hold for quite some time. I'm going to be looking at it as a long that I could hold for quite some time because, obviously I'm a day trader and I'm a scalper. I'm a scalper and I'm a day trader. I'm a day trader and I'm a scalper here, right? That's what I do. But I'm also a swing trader. And, when I see Bitcoin coming down to major support, like this golden pocket right here, that to me is very, very bullish. And, I've been talking about this level for a very long time, as have many others, because it's so significant. And not only is this a significant level based on the golden pocket, but we also have this right here. We have some intersectionality. Now, we were looking at potentially coming down to this golden pocket in early April, when we had actually this trend line crossing through the golden pocket. This trend line is basically when we came down to the dump of March 2020, the COOF, and then we came down again to this in October of 2020. But now what's happening is you can see that we are at this trend line again, and it's a very, very significant trend line because, look, if we can come above here and now reclaim it, to me, this is showing that not only are we respecting the highs and the lows of this sideways range like this right here, where we've got a clear low around the high 20s and a clear high in the mid 60s, but we're also still respecting this trend line. If we can reclaim that, that to me is extremely bullish. And, I am in a short scalp right now, but that does not deter me from actually feeling kind of bullish at these areas because we're holding support very nicely. Yeah, as long as we don't lose this golden pocket, I will actually stay more bullish than bearish. If we take a look at market Cipher bizzle on some of these higher term time frames, check out the weekly, guys. I mean, the weekly looks like at the very least we could get some kind of relief right here. We have money flow crossing into the purple. We have a momentum wave coming below -60. We have not had that happen in a very long time. In fact, we've never had a wave this low on ByBit ever in the history of ByBit, which is very, very interesting. Also, we have many purple candles in a row here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our 9th. I mean, if this weekly candle closes purple, it's open purple. If it closes purple, that's going to be 9 purple candles in a row on the weekly. I don't think this has definitely never happened on ByBit before. Has this ever happened in the history of Bitcoin? I don't know. Let's check it out here. This is the BLX chart. This is Bitcoin from inception. And let's put it on log so we can get a better idea. Have we ever had 9 weekly red candles in a row? I don't think so. No. I don't think so. It's always been cut up by at least one little blue candle. Even in that 2011 dump. Yeah, we have never had this many red weekly candles in a row. And when I say red, I actually mean purple, guys. But the reason I'm saying red right now is because I have that flux on my computer, which gets rid of all the blue light. Because it is nighttime, guys. And I don't want to interrupt my, what is it called, circadian rhythms. Because I want to sleep nicely tonight. I want to sleep very nicely. Yeah, so this is quite interesting, guys. This is really quite interesting right here. We're at an interesting area of support. Now, areas above us that we need to be aware of are going to be, I mean, it's, you know, the major level that is just very obvious is going to be this right here. Right around this area of 37K. And the reason is because this was our last major support before massive dump down to Sheol, okay? Down to Hades or even Tartarus, which is lower down below Hades than Hades is below the earth. It's a very scary place. I hope I never find out what it's like there. But we can see that this was support once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, and then we lost it. It was also support back in last summer, last August, this zone right here. And also, if we take a trend line and just connect the past few lows that we have had, we can see that we do have some nice intersectionality right here. And everybody who follows my channel knows how much I love intersectionality. I just love intersectionality so much. It comes because, well, I'm a fat, white, ambiguously gendered, pink-haired college student, and we all of us love intersectionality. It's pretty cool. In fact, if anybody doesn't know what intersectionality is, let's Google it real quick. Intersectionality. Right? It's, well, I was hoping for a more clear definition here. I was hoping for a more clear definition. Sorry, guys. I don't have time to get all socioeconomic with you. But, yeah. So this is the short, guys. I've already, as I said, taken some profits out. More than half the position out. And, like I said also, I entered the trade back here. And took some profits out as we dropped down to here, and so now it's officially a new day on the candle. So now we're back up. Even though I have my little thing here, that's just for the aesthetic thumbnail. I actually entered the trade somewhere in here, right? But whoa! Now we're dumping, guys. Now we're talking here. Now we're dumping. Now we're talking. So if we do dump to the downside, right? Let's say that we dump more to the downside here. Where can we expect to potentially find some support? Let's talk about that for a little bit. Let me see something actually real quick. Let's check out market Cipher beyond these lower time frames. How's the 6 minute looking? You know, 6 minute is not looking too. It looks a little bit bullish, right, guys? But the 12 minute does look pretty bearish. So where could we look to find support? Well, first of all, and I would say probably the most obvious place is going to be from the most recent. If we're looking to scalp, right, we have the golden pocket from the most recent swing low to the high. And also, if we take a look at some of the volume that traded in this move to the upside, we can see that we have a very high volume node also right around that area. So, you know, if we're going to be looking to scalp or day trade, my major zone of support would probably be right down here. This is a juicy area that I would really like to potentially take a trade from, simply because it's a golden pocket, guys, from a very key low, which is that macro 618. So if we are going to get a significant move to the upside from here, let's say that was the bottom and we are going to bounce off the 618, you know, potentially we could come down to this area and then break out of the range, right? We could come down to this high volume node and then break out like that. But if we are looking at a higher term time frame, like right now, zoomed out a little bit, then what we can do is we can pull a range from all this, basically, that has traded. Actually, let me do it from the low that we put in. Let's just take a look at the volume right here. So, you know, we have a pretty clear range right here. Actually, this 29,970. 29,970 is actually a good area to take profit for this short as well. 29,970. Let me set a limit order right there. 29,970. 29,970. Set a little limit order down there, because that is the high volume node of the range. And then, of course, if we lose that, then we have this area down here at 29.1, give or take. But what would be very, very juicy, in my mind, if we are, in fact, going to get a higher low and then break out, would be coming down to the golden pocket from the low to the high that we put in during this consolidation. Because what this would do, honestly, is would probably get a lot of people super bearish, because as we're coming down and we're losing support, right? People are going to say this is clear support, and we're losing support. Everyone's going to freak out. We're losing support. But then, what do you know? People start FOMO shorting, and we bounce from this golden pocket. That could be really, really nice. That could be a very, very nice potential trade right there, because really, whenever you have a large move to the downside and then you start to do something like this, that golden pocket most of the time can give you a pretty juicy trade setup. Check this out. If I'm not mistaken, I'm totally mistaken, actually, but I did take a short trade from this up here, 31.3. If we go to the VIP Discord, let's check it out, the 31.3 short that we took. We've been taking a lot of trades in here. Longs, shorts. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Okay, that was a long trade. Here we go. The short trade. This short trade up here also, after we put in that first initial low, we actually did come up to that $31.3 thousand area where we had also a golden pocket, y'all. So those golden pockets can offer very juicy trades. We rejected right out of that golden pocket. They can offer very juicy trades after a large move, either to the upside or to the downside. They are very, very good levels to, you know, look for trades. And let me actually, where did I pull that golden pocket from? I think I pulled it from this high right here. I love to pull golden pockets from everywhere. I force them to fit. I force my golden pocket to fit my TA, right? Confirmation bias. I'm all about confirmation bias on my TA. Because, wow, look at that. We've really got a wick to the downside here on the USDT chart at least. And that's pretty interesting. Let's actually check out now. Let's check out now the what's happening on Orderflow real quick. Because, like I said, we saw bearish signs on Market Cipher B on the 1 hour. We have a bearish divergence. On the 24-minute, a bearish divergence. On the 12-minute, bearish divergence and money flow coming lower. Orderflow, we had bearish CVD as we were basically coming down from this high that we put in, that first high. Every time we put in another high, a lower high, CVD is putting in a higher high. And by the way, if you want to learn all this order flow stuff, you can check out the course. Me and Boyan from the Discord made this course. We're constantly adding new content to it. Boyan is in the process of uploading how to trade a chickens drinking water with using order flow and a whole bunch of other sessions. You can check out this preview. The preview alone is free. This will actually, if you don't know what you're looking at when you look at a chart like this, the preview will basically show you what you're looking at, so you'll be able to look at this and be like, oh yeah, I know what I'm looking at. But the preview won't actually show you how to like take action with this information. It'll just tell you what everything is. There's a 15% discount if you use the coupon code JUICY Also, guys, the regular trading course, there's a 25% discount. This course basically is the way I trade, giving you a point A to point B comprehensive system so that you always know where you're looking to enter a trade, where you should put your stop loss, take profits, and all that kind of stuff, so that you're always one step ahead of the markets, right? That's how we're able to basically have a plan like this and then short it from pretty much the exact high, right? Which we did, right? Shorted it from after the drop, the exact high that we put in, and then shorted it again from here, and now short again from right here. The exact highs we are shorting because we are looking at the charts in advance with our technical analysis, and we know what to look for on market Cipher and Orderflow. So check out the course, 25% discount. So yeah, honestly, like I said, although we are trading sideways here and there's a good possibility that we could come much lower, I am starting to, as I look at this, I mean, support, we're holding support very well, right? Support is being held, right? No one can deny that support is being held very nicely here as this 618, I mean, this is such a key level. This 618 is such a key level here. And so if we just keep ranging here and then we come down to the golden pocket, I would not be surprised if that would break us out of this range. And if we can come above now then that 37, this zone right up here, 37K, give or take, to 38K. If we can come above this, 37 to 38K, I see no reason why we couldn't see much higher prices as well, because, I mean, this is really the line of demarcation where we have come down to the low of a massive, massive sideways market. We have come to the golden pocket of a massive time frame, and you know, this is definitely not the area to be super bearish. This is not the time to be super bearish. This is the time where, you know, like I said, every long that I'm hoping to get into, I'm hoping really to hold it and maybe not even take profits for a while on it, because, you know, these are kind of opportunities that don't present themselves too often. These opportunities do not present themselves too often here, right? So okay, so we're dumping down a little bit more here. We're coming down more on the short. I'm hoping I can hit my next target of 29,970. I've got my stop loss and profit, right? So I've got my stop loss about, you know, 0.1% below my entry, just in case, you know, if I get stopped out now. I'm trying to ensure that I get stopped out in some good profits here. And I hate how ByBit takes away your realized profit for the trade every day. PHEMEX doesn't do that. PHEMEX will keep it for the entire position. But I've already taken half my position out, so I already have about $500 of realized profit for it. So I consider that, for me, that's a successful trade. That's a good trade. That's a juicy profit for me. You know, everyone trades different position sizes. I'm not coming on here, you know, I'm not trading millions of dollars. I'm not, right? But I do what I do. I do what I do. So this has actually been a pretty nice move to the downside. It was pretty shaky at first. I thought I was going to get stopped out here because I had my stop loss basically above this wick initially. I had it above this wick initially. But I'm thankful I didn't get stopped out. If we do continue to dump here, we do have levels below us. And, you know, I've been saying for a while that if we do lose that, if we do lose this golden pocket, then my next target for Bitcoin is probably going to be between 17 and 20,000. Between 17 and 20,000. Because this is a 786 fib level. It's the next fib level. And it's also the retest of the previous bull market. And I like that $17,000 level simply because, you know, when we have this area of consolidation before the break of 20K, we have a lot of volume in here. We do have some naked points of control in here as well. And the 17K is really nice because it's not 20K, right? It's a little bit lower. Could catch some people off guard. But yeah, let's pop into the chat real quick and see who's here. Shout out to Fiber Splice God. Shout out to Ben Spada. Is there any free version of Exocharts? Yes, I think there is. Jeffrey, you can't see my live position. Let me check that out. Oh, I guess you can't. There you go. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I wasn't zoomed in the right area. Hang on 1 second. You know, flopping and groping over here with the streaming software. Yeah, flopping and groping over here with the streaming software. Shout out to Matthew. What's going on, Matthew? Shout out to Fiber Splice God. Shout out to XRP 100X Shillbilly. And Johnny Dollar. Ballet makes calves grow. I should probably do ballet then. Shout out to Monteno1. What's going on, my brother? And Eric. What's going on, Eric? Yes, there are 2 courses. One is just the trading course in general. And the second one is actually just focused on order flow, TPO, and market profile. And that is a course that I co-created with Boyan. We basically combined our talents together to create the course. And yeah, it's a pretty cool one. So yeah, there's two separate ones. So I mean the basic trading course is just that. It goes over technical analysis and pretty much the bedrock of how I trade, and then the order flow course is just on order flow. So it's something that you should not take unless you already know TA. When will the bot copy trading be available? It will be available soon. It will be available pretty soon. In July. In fact, actually, maybe this week we might have some copy stuff going on for beta testers. Shout out to Pim Poles. Nice to have you here, man. Nice to have you here. Shout out to Crypto Tom, who's enjoying the stream on the big screen. And let's check out what's happening here, because we are getting a little bit of a big candle. Let's check out the 6 minute. How's it looking for Bitcoin here? We have a bottom put in on the 6 minute, on the 3 minute as well, on the 12 minute. Still looking a little floppy on the VWAPI. Let's check out the order flow. What do we have going on here? Well, we have a lot of people shorting down here, right? We have a lot of people shorting here. And a lot of longs just closed out on that last move to the downside. But shorts are opening up. Shorts are opening up. This is the 5 minute time frame. Let's go down to the 1 minute time frame and just look at actually what is happening in real time here. So interesting, yeah. So we actually have more longs closing out than shorts opening up here. We had a few longs come in right here. We don't see any kind of CVD divergence right here. We don't see any kind of CVD divergences. Oh, and I'm still in that long from last week as well. The one from Friday. I'm still hodling that one. I was going to add to it here. I didn't add to it here. I decided I was going to wait in case we get a higher entry, because I am still looking to short higher, guys. I'm still looking to short higher. The trade setups that I posted in the Discord for shorts at higher levels, I am still absolutely looking to take those trades. So I am going to add to that short on PHEMEX if we come up to some of these higher areas, and I can enter into a short from up there, because we still have, you know, some pretty serious resistances above this high right here, right? We still have some pretty nice resistances above that high. In this zone right up here, we have some pretty nice levels that I think we could still get a nice short trade, because another possibility is, honestly, that we do something. It's a weekend, so we don't know what's going to happen. My ideal scenario would probably, oh man, what would my ideal scenario be? It's really hard to say now, guys. It's hard to say. What would my ideal scenario be? I mean, I would love a dump. I would love to dump down and then pump up. Honestly, I would love to dump down and then pump up and then dump down again and then pump up. That would be my ideal scenario. But that's a lot of pivots and a lot of trades I could miss, and I hate missing trades, right? I missed some good trades in this range here. I've missed some good trades. So let's see now. Wow, a lot of shorts just closed their position right here. On this candle, a lot of shorts just closed their position. And yeah, a lot of shorts just closed their position right there. I guess a lot of people shorted the bottom and then got freaked out, right? We have, a lot. Let's see. Yeah. Interesting. I would like to come down a little bit lower to that high volume node. That's what I would like to, but at the same time, who knows what could happen. Ooh, bullish div on the 1 minute here. This could mean we could get a retracement. And as I said, I this whole time, this whole short, I haven't been feeling like, for some reason I haven't been feeling it. Although the 12-minute gave me a really nice confirmation, it's just been a really awkward move to the downside. It's been a very, very awkward move to the downside. This whole short, it's been a very awkward move for me. So yeah, that's why I took so much of the position out, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get another pump. Like today has been so pumpy, and I was not really expecting that. I was not expecting such a big move up from right here. In fact, what I was expecting was this. I was expecting a move from here, but I was expecting to retest this previous support as resistance and then come down lower to bounce from the golden pocket. That's what I was kind of hoping would happen today. So I wasn't surprised when we came down to that 382, because these are the levels right here that I was looking at this morning. I wasn't surprised when we got the bounce from the 382, although I didn't long it because I was not prepared for it. But we came down to it and we bounced perfectly from it. And I was thinking that we would come up and just come up to this previous resistance right here, and then get a move down to hit this high volume node and then get a bounce. That's kind of what I was hoping for, but that didn't happen. So I guess I was a little bit caught off guard by that, and so now that I'm in this short right here, I'm being a little bit cautious, simply because we had some nice areas of resistance right here, right at this $30,200 region. And although I did have a box on the chart, let's see where that box is now. Yeah, right here. I have this box on the chart, 30.2 to 30.4, which we did come up exactly to the top of the green box. Don't mess with the green boxes, by the way, guys. Like I say, these green boxes get respected very, very nicely. But I would say we had stronger resistance right here than we did up here. And this, I don't know. I don't know, right? You feel me? You feel me? I'm just being cautious with it. Being cautious with it. So, yeah. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing? One of these days, we have to collab. Crypto Lifer, what are you thinking, man? Are you thinking this is the bottom right here for Bitcoin, like the macro golden pocket from the Roni Baloney dump, or do you think we come lower? Shout out to A4D Woody. And also shout out to Chichaco. He's in a 125x long to $250,000. That's cool, man. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Dan Fairfield, who says we're bumping into a 4-hour Ichimoku cloud. Yeah, I have to get more into trading Ichimoku. So J-Boy Bullish says we have 30-second pig nipples. Guys, we all know what the pig nipples do. When we see these pig nipples getting higher, that's a bullish sign. I've taken a trade based on pig nipples before. Let's check out the 30-second time frame for the sake of J-Boy Bullish. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. By the way, you can see here, we've got the pig nipples going on. Look at this. Look at these nipples coming up as the price is getting lower. Of course, 30-second time frame, guys, you know, come on. But it is good to see the anatomy of the swine right here. And I'm excited for tomorrow, guys. I really am excited for tomorrow. I think tomorrow, New York Open, we could get some juiciness coming in. We could get some real juiciness coming in tomorrow for New York Open. We could. So yeah, let's see if we can get a little more juice out of this move here. Let's see if we can just get a little bit more juice. It's kind of what I'm hoping for. We'll see. Jay, says Jose, do you enter trades knowing ahead if it will be a scalp or a swing? I oftentimes have an idea, like if we're at the bottom of a macro support like we are right now, then I would lean more swingy with it, right? But if you know, so this short right here, I'm not expecting this to be a swing trade at all. I'm expecting it to be a scalp. Preferably, we could come all the way back down to the low right here, where we've been consistently finding support. That would be a best case scenario right there. But and I'm talking like the 29.6 area. I'm sorry, the 28.6 area. That would be a best case scenario, because you know, this is now the third short that I've been in from these highs, where I've held it down to those lows. So, you know, I took a short from here, took a short from here, took a short from here. So it's definitely, I'm going into it with a scalping mentality, because I know we're at macro support. But if I'm going to be taking a long from, let's say, down here, then I will definitely be looking for that to be more of a swing trade. And honestly, if we can come down to this golden pocket here, I will definitely be hoping that could be a swing trade. And really, when it comes to that, I just, that depends on how quickly I'll take profit, basically. It really depends on how quickly I'll take profit. If I'm building a position, which I do sometimes, I sometimes build positions where I'll like DCA in low leverage. That's like one way I get into swing positions, but honestly, I usually just look for a really good entry, and I'll be using whatever leverage I would use to take that entry, and then I will just, if it's supposed to be a swing trade, I just won't take profit, right? I just won't take profit, not right away, and at least just like move my stop loss to the entry to prevent a loss, right? Because number one priority is don't lose money. Number one priority is not to lose money. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. He's also short. He says no way. I guess that means no way this is the bottom. He doesn't know where we go. Yeah, I don't know where we go either, man. But I'm really hoping that we could get some kind of relief here at this golden pocket. You know, that's kind of what I would like to see. Yeah, the pig nibbles. The pig nibbles. That's a confirmation. You know, we got the uneven butt cheeks and we got the pig nibbles. Okay, so you're short on the 4-hour. High probability of dump. Well, that's good to know. Got the Crypto Lifer confluence, because I'm also in a short Crypto Lifer, and I'm hoping we can get a little bit more move from it. I have to be honest. I FOMO'd out of a big chunk of my position here earlier this evening. But you know, I still got a decent amount in, so I still got a decent amount in here. Looks like we might be able to come down to my next TP, which is the high volume node of the range, and then I think I'm just gonna, after I hit that take profit, I'm just gonna let the rest ride. Hopefully down to 28.6 again. That would actually be a really nice move if we could come down to 28.6. You know, right now we got like a 1.25% move. I've already taken more than half my trade out, but if we come down another 5% there, that could be a not a bad profit for me. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to add more to my position on a retrace. But we'll have to see. Tomorrow I think is going to be a really interesting day once New York opens and we get that volume injection here. I really wonder what's going to happen. I really wonder. I'm stoked on it. We have the VIP live stream tomorrow, y'all, at 8:30 a.m. We're going to be coming up with our trading plan for the day, for the week. And then when New York opens, we're going to be looking for a trade live. So hopefully we can catch it. And it's super contagious, guys. Those scalps are super contagious. They're airborne with droplets. So the only way to protect yourself from those juicy gains is you got to wear 3 masks. Shout out to Spartan Wrestler who snatched 50% from his entry too. Yeah, this was just not a very smooth move down, was it, man? This is not a very smooth move down. And I guess I also had a pretty crappy entry on this one. Not like the other one. Not like this one up here. I had a beastly entry, and I'm still in that position, by the way. I'm still in that position, even though I was hoping to add to it if we had come a little bit higher, but we didn't. So whatever. But my entry on this trade is sniper, man. That is the sniperest entry in the world. 37.53. So literally right from the top, man. You know, that was a sniper one. Shout out to Crypto Tom, and shout out to Crypto Josh, and shout out to Crypto Grizzly, and shout out to everyone who has crypto in their YouTube name. Blessings to all of you in Jesus' name. And let's see if we can get some likes on the video, guys. We have, how many people are even watching this late night stream here? Wow, 453. That's not so bad. But we only have 200 likes. You know, it would be nice, guys, if we could get a few more likes in here, because you know, it really hurts my self-esteem. It takes me back to that time that I was getting rejected from this woman's hair follicles right here. You know, when I tried to ask her out on a date, I thought she was so beautiful because it was her nostrils that did it for me. It was those big, juicy, dark nostrils right there and the hair follicles. And she just rejected me, right? She rejected me. She didn't give me a thumbs up. No, she gave me all five fingers. And your boy Jason Casper was just stuck there like this, like, oh man, just with that feeling of rejection. You know, everyone call your mom, say, hey ma, come like Jason Casper's YouTube video. Shout out to Tom Crown, by the way. Shout out to Tom Crown, who's been killing it with the content. Make sure you go follow Tom Crown. He's a good friend of mine. He also lives on a farm, by the way. He also lives on a farm. So. What's going on, Duper? Yes, those eyelashes, Manic Mining. I know. Shout out to A4D Woody. Old and end the way says amen. Yeah, Goof, you need to change your name to Crypto something. Shout out to Crypto Fit 24 and Adam Duran. Rob3 says buy at support and sell at resistance. Oh no, he says buy resistance and sell support 100x. That's a one-way ticket to Rex City, my friend. That's a one-way ticket to Rex City. So Crypto Grizzly says the Asian markets open soon. Aren't they already open? Crypto Tom says he loves the DCA, especially on 125X. Number one priority. Nice. Nice. That's also a one-way ticket to Rex City. Yeah, J-Boy Bullish. I also am looking for a long. I'm in shorts, and I haven't really been able to get into a long, man. So the CME gap fills at 29,250, says J-Boy Bullish. Let's check out that CME gap at 29,250. Wow, that CME gap is right in smack dab. Wow, so J-Boy Bullish, man. I didn't realize that, but that is right smack dab in the middle of a golden pocket and a high volume node. That would be a extremely juicy setup right there, man. Let's hold this short down to this juicy golden pocket CME futures gap / point of control, and maybe when we come down there we can get some gluteus crookemus going, where we get the you know what I'm talking about, the uneven butt cheeks on market Cipher B, because that would be nice to get gluteus crookemus down there. I always like to see gluteus crookemus's smiling face, you know, with those eyebrows. You know, how could you hate gluteus crookemus with those eyebrows? And then the head is nice and awkwardly shaped, got some hair going on too, and some ears, right? Gluteus crookemus. Maybe we could get something like that. What do you think, J-Boy Bush? You know, that's the kind of face you make when you're going long, and you know it's going to be a good one. You know what I'm saying? So that could be a nice bounce. That could be a pretty nice bounce right there. And right now, though, I do have to say that we're coming down to the high volume node of this entire thing. So losing this level of 29,975, that really could bring us down to the CME gap, where we also have the value area low of the large range. So there's a lot of confluence down here, guys. There's a lot of confluence down there. So gluteus crookemus is looking pretty smiley down at that area as well. So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it. You know, I hope we can get that. Let me remove. Oh, I just closed out market Cipher B. How am I supposed to trade without market Cipher B? And by the way, guys, speaking of market Cipher B, one of the things that I shill, ByBit, which I also shill, does have a promotion where you can pay 0 maker fees until the end of May. So that's only a few more days. But if you sign up using my affiliate link, or any other YouTuber's affiliate link who has this special promotion from ByBit, you can get 0 maker fees, which is kind of nice. Because that's how it used to be on ByBit, always 0 maker fees. But then they said, nah, screw you guys, man. We trying to make more money over here. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't say that. They didn't say that. I understand why they did what they did. I really do. And they've established themselves as a really good exchange, and they really are. I really enjoy trading on ByBit a lot. So, but yeah, if you sign up with my affiliate link, you can get 0 limit order fees until the end of May, which is nice, right? Because usually ByBit offers those like sign-up bonuses where if you deposit like $7 million, they give you $20 of free money. But this is actually a pretty nice move here. I'm a little bit bummed, actually, speaking of moves, that we just missed this take profit right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had it right here, and now we're actually getting like a pretty intense, massive pump right now. Like a pretty massive, intense pump right here. Pretty massive, intense. So let's check out what's happening here on the order flow chart. Well, first let's go to the 1 minute market cipher. Let's go to 12 minute. Okay, so the 12 minutes curving up. How's the 6 minute? Potential gluteus crookemus on the 6 minute. Definitely gluteus crookemus on the 3 minute. So you know what, guys? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna. Whoops. I'm just gonna limit out now. Just what I was gonna do. And then I'll just keep the rest of the trade open all night and see what happens here. There we go. There we go. Ugh, what the heck? $299. I wish it would be a little bit more than that. So I'm going to set my next take profit. Let's set it at the J-Boy bullish level. Let's set our next take profit at the J-Boy bullish level. I'm going to do 29,350. Is that the J-Boy bullish level? Wait, hang on. Let me zoom out here. Yeah, that's the J-Boy bullish level. Let's do 29,350 for another take profit there. 29,350. And we'll take out 25% of that. So, yeah, that'll be my next TP. The J-Boy bullish level. And then my next TP on that is going to be... I mean, what the heck? What the heck, man? Might as well shoot for the gold. Let's do 27,600 on it. Let's do that. Maybe I'll wake up 27,600. So I have high ambitions, guys. You know, high ambitions. That's what I do when I'm scalping. I take profits early and then I go for the gold. You know, just go for gold. So, wow, this is really going for gold here. I mean, look at what I'm trying to do here, guys. You know, I'm really setting my sights high here. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if we can make this happen, y'all. Let's see if we can make this happen. What do you guys think? Let me know. Whoops. Don't look at that thing about my IP address up there. Don't look at that. Don't look at that, guys. You know, I live in Lithuania. I live in Lithuania where I met my girlfriend, Six Juanita. Six Juanita in Lithuania. Yeah, for sure. FOMO profit, Eric. Yep. FOMO profit, man. You know? Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. $32K next, says Crypto Josh. Gaps were meant to be filled. That is true. Shout out to First Coast Crypto. And shout out to A Profile. 30K support. Yeah, I guess we do have that 30K support. Shout out to Omar Chavez. Yeah, Lithuania. I mean, Six Juanita. She is a beautiful woman, right? Here she is, Six Juanita, and her sister 382ya. They do oftentimes reject the Rocky music. I can't do the Rocky music anymore, guys. I've been getting too many copyright claims, and I'm nervous that my channel's going to get shut down because Tom Crown's channel got taken down for no reason. And shout out to whoever thumbs down me. May the Lord bless you in Jesus' name. And I do pray that you find the content that you're looking for, because not everyone can jive with the Jason Casper content. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not everyone can jive with it, man. Let's go to the 1 minute. What's going on here? Bullish divs, guys. Bullish divs. Let's check out Orderflow. What's going on here? Ooh. Interesting, man. Interesting. Yeah, so a lot of shorts closed out. A lot of longs closed out, too. A lot of just, open interest. There's a massive decrease here. Let's check out the 5-minute time frame here. Wow. Would you look at that, guys? Just massive amounts of trades have closed out. So it looks like a lot of shorts took profit down at the 30K level. I guess we had the monthly point of control down there right at 30K. And for some reason, a lot of longs decided to get out of their position right here. And right now, we have just volume kind of doing nothing. Right? Very low volume here compared to these previous candles. Interesting. Well, this could be it, guys. This could be the hang on, let's see something actually. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Would you look at that? Well, you know what? I don't really see. I mean, I guess there's a golden pocket here, but I would have kind of hoped for a lower one. You know, I would have hoped for a little bit of a lower golden pocket here. Is this really the end? How can this just be the end? You know, all good things must come to an end. Every trend must come to an end. You know, you're at the club, you're doing your thing, girl. You know, you're drinking your drink, you're watching your TV, you're dancing. People think the trend will never come to an end. They go for the gold too much, right? They're trying to shoot for too much profit when in reality, when you see the butt cheeks, that can mean the end of a trend. I mean, we clearly see right here a juicy left cheek and a not so juicy right cheek. I actually don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. I don't know if we're going to pump or dump. But I'll tell you, the 12-minute looks like we're going to get some kind of a retracement here. So who knows? Best case scenario for the short is something like that. Something like that. Shout out to Bitmod Crypto. Shout out to the Bit Squad. Shout out to everyone involved with the BitBoy Crypto channel and the Bit Squad. Y'all are the best. 12-minute looks tasty on Market Cipher. Does it? Does it look tasty? Does it look tasty? It looks tasty for the downside, right? In my mind, this looks tasty for the downside. I don't really see it looking too tasty for the upside. But we'll have to wait and see, because you know the reason I got into the short is because money flow is coming down, and so is the momentum, right? So in today the Lord's Day, says Ween Man. Well, that's a good question. You know, a lot of people think it's the Lord's Day. When we look at that term, the Lord's Day, it only shows up once in the book of Revelation, chapter 1, and it's a very ambiguous term. So I don't know. I don't know if today is the Lord's Day or not. You know? That's a good question. Shout out to Steven, who has a long limit at 29,980. Yeah, that's the point of control, Steven. And that's kind of where I was looking at as well. So can I explain why the 12-minute market cipher is down? Okay, so here's why. The market cipher, the most important, the bedrock, the foundation of the way I use market cipher B, and I'm pretty sure the way CryptoFace uses it as well, is the money flow. It's not just about the waves, guys. It's about the money flow. So you could say, oh, look, anchor trigger, looking pretty good, right? But we have to understand that in the context of the money flow. Okay, now that I'm saying this, we're just going to pump up from here. But in all seriousness, like, historically, that money flow is telling us in general what way price is going to go. So let's remove all these dots and everything. When we see money flow coming down on Market Cipher, especially on the 12-minute, that is usually a sign of downside, right? The past few shorts that I've taken here, during the, like, okay, so for example, this short right here, I took a short from literally right up here. And this is what was happening on the 12-minute money flow, right? Money flow was coming down as we put in a higher high. The short before that I took from up here, right? Look at what's happening to the money flow. It's getting lower, right? When the 12-minute money flow gets lower in a range like that, if we're diverging, it usually means Bart Simpson pattern. So that's why I say that the 12-minute looks like we're going to come down more, because the money flow is coming down, right? So that's the lens that I interpret the waves through. So if I see money flows coming down, I'm going to then be prioritizing those upper waves and kind of looking for a short. But if I see money flows coming up on the bottom, I'm going to be looking for a long. So right now, this is telling me that it's most probable that we're going to get a retracement, because we're never going to come straight down. We're going to come down and then up and then down and then up, right? But you know, that's what this is telling me. And what makes excuse me guys, still got a little touch of the Wuhan wiggle, but what makes this different than this, right? Because you could say, oh, but look, the money flow was coming down here too, but then we pumped up when we got the wave. The reason I think this is a little bit different here is because what we didn't have here was a divergence. We had a convergence where the price and the momentum waves were both doing the same thing, which did result in a pretty big move to the downside. I mean, this 12-minute trigger wave did give us a pretty juicy move, right? I mean, it gave us a, what did it get? Give us like a 1.6% move, which is not a bad scalp at all. That's a great scalp, but divergences are where they're at, right? So, you know, that's my preferred confirmations, because look at this thing up here, this divergence. I mean, the short signal was literally up here, and after a little flopping and groping, we ended up coming down, you know, almost 7% from there, right? And I mean, that was a juicy trade. I'm still in that trade, and people say, Jason, you're so dumb for still being in that trade. Well, I already realized $4,000 of profit from it. And, you know, I have take profit set really low with a small position still open. So, you know, I don't consider it stupid, because I am doing what I always do: take profits and then go for the gold with the small position that's left open. And honestly, I will add to this. I was hoping to add to this position if we came a little bit higher, but we didn't. So whatever, man. I'll just let it get stopped out at the entry and take the money and be happy with that and be satisfied with that. But, you know, anything can happen at any time. Right? We're just going on historical, what has happened in the past and what is most probable to happen in the future based on these indicators, which, you know, the money flow is very juicy. It's a weekend too, guys. So, you know, weekends, the markets move differently. So I hope that helps. Do I use the yellow VWAP at all? Yeah, I do. Especially, you can look for divergences on the VWAP as well. You can look for VWAP divergences as well. On this yellow line, like for example, this is a bullish divergence on the VWAP right here. VWAP is putting a higher low, and price is putting a lower low, and so that's looking pretty good for the trigger wave right here to give us like a retracement. Honestly, if I had to guess anything, I would say we come up to the VWAP and then maybe get a move down from there. But let's take a look at what's happening also on Orderflow chart. Wow, so we had a lot of trades close out, but what we do have now, it looks like we got some shorts opening up, and it does look like there's like some absorption going on right here. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. It's kind of hard to tell. But right now, in this moment, we definitely have shorts being absorbed because... actually, wait a second. My bad, guys. It's hard for me to tell what's going on because I have flux on my screen, which takes out all the blue light. So my entire screen is red, so I'm all messed up with my colors. I'm all messed up with my colors here. But, yeah, I have to say that the 1 minute looks like pretty nice for a retrace up. And honestly, every retrace we've been getting lately has been a massive pump. So who knows what could happen here? I definitely don't know. Money flow is king, says Spartan Wrestler. Yeah, money flow, that's where it's at. What do I think about ByBit copy trading? Well, I can't KYC because I don't want anyone to know their customer. So, that's what I think about it. That's what I think about it. Yeah, Cloud 3. So the uneven butt cheeks, if you if you see the uneven butt cheeks, the money flow really adds to the cheeks, in my opinion. Shout out to Warwick, who likes the video for the Wuhan wiggle. Yeah, we all got the Wuhan wiggle. Everyone's got it, you know. We all got a little wiggle. Why do I use the 12-minute and not the 15-minute? Well, the reason is because the 12-minute is something that is just extremely juicy and beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful and juicy than the 12-minute time frame. That's all I can say about it, you know? That's all I can really say. So, you know, I'm about to get totally wrecked here, guys. Look at this massive pump. This actually looks pretty good, this pump right here. This actually looks pretty nice. Let's see if, let's check out some things here. I'm not closing the short, guys, just so you know. I'm not closing it. I've taken the profits I want to take. I've already taken out more than half my trade. And you can't tell because ByBit changes the realized profit every new daily candle. I wish that's the one thing I like about PHEMEX, because then you can hold your trades and it feels better to look at everything you made on the trade as opposed to what you made that day. Because, you know, when you wake up the next morning and your realized profit is in the negative because of the funding fee, you're like, dang, I'm in the negative for the day, you know. But on PHEMEX, it's like, you know, you feel pretty good about it. You're like, yeah, man, $4,000, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, imagine all the Chipotle burrito bowls I could buy with that. Shout out to Chipotle, by the way. Chipotle, you know, first of all, pretty dang healthy, guys. Pretty dang healthy. If you have to be on the road and you're looking for some food to eat that's not going to give you cancer and make you retarded. Am I allowed to say retarded? I don't know. But if you're looking for some food like that, Chipotle, that's not bad, right? That's some whole food. You can't go wrong. Chicken, vegetables, rice, beans. You know what I'm saying? And back when I was a musician, you know, Chipotle, you could go in there with your tour itinerary and ask them for free food, and they would give it to you. They would give it to you. That's like what Chipotle does. They like give food to bands. Tell them, hey, we're a band, we're on tour. You know, they have to give away like a certain amount of free food. Chipotle, that's like what they do. Be like, I was wondering if you guys could give us your I forget what it's called, your mark off or something, mark out, and they'd give it to us, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. So yeah, the higher time frames do look pretty bearish, but yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna head out though, because it's almost 11 p.m. and I gotta do the VIP stream tomorrow, and I need to be rested and ready to do that. So, everyone, thank you so much for being here. May the Lord bless everyone in Jesus' name, and receive this blessing in the Hebrew language. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. B'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel. In English, that means, may the Lord bless you, and may He guard and protect you, and may He cause His face to shine light upon you, may He have grace upon you, and may He turn His face towards you and give you completeness in the name of Jesus, the Messiah, the God of Israel, the God of the whole world. Amen. I pray everyone is very, very blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!